He's the Browns. He's gonna win, because that's my team. No, you go through there and find the hole puncher.
You mean the hole puncher?
I mean the pole, And I'm not cutting these out in different shapes anymore.
The pole hunter.
That's what she's calling it, and so...
She got you messed up.
I'm just gonna cut them out in regular shape.
I would.
Because I'm gonna take forever.
Yeah, you are.
Will you just do them all?
That'll take longer than doing different ones.
I got it taken care of. Don't you worry about it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a very good rushing offense. The Browns are top 10 in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against a Cowboys team that wants to keep the running game in check.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago. There it is. It's unlike
That's
any
a pole
other
hunter.
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Is there anywhere that JD's weak on defense?
Yeah. For whatever reason, he likes to press and man a line, so relatively easy to beat.
On first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver is Corey Brown.
It's like it pulls his guys out of position.
And that's certainly going to be a key to this
I
game
don't
going
know,
forward.
Madison.
And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Defense showing blitz. Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
Why
That
that?
brings up second and 5.
Riley tagged him in the chat.
See if they stay
Yeah,
on
he
the
said he was
ground
too
for
tired.
second down.
Well, you know, he had an early
Shift
day
together
today.
here from the D-line.
He had to go into work at the time.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, You know, we say file it away, lad, file it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say laddie?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. These say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Just short, yeah.
And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that one.
Like I say, guard the flat.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Once in a blue moon, he'll take a shot deep.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Throwing for his running back.
The guy couldn't keep up with him.
And he's got the
I had my linebacker running.
He takes it just across midfield. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Kaiser.
You don't have to call cover 4 every time the D comes out before wide
Oh,
out.
I know. I was.
Same result as last play, 14
I
yards
figured.
It's not like he runs a whole bunch of
and just a small
4
glimpse
bursts
there
or
as to
anything,
why they
so.
like this rookie so much.
Yeah, I
Lit
just
up a little bit in our meetings with the
figured I
defense
could get
guys.
my 2 linebackers, pull them up and cover the
They like
flat.
his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And the tight end goes in motion left. A first down throw for Kaiser. The throw to the left side.
That was.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 23 yards on the play. after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Gonna give this time to Tillman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
That's funny.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
No, he won't. He won't be back in the field. That's a lie.
Where's Shark at?
What's up?
Loses 3 yards there.
Where's Shark at? I ain't heard him talk yet.
Count me as a little bit surprised by that
He's sucking
this has
dick.
been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears
Probably.
down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Yum, 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 yum.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. Finding a
Of
safety
course.
here. That's complete.
Yes.
Right over the damn
Looking for
middle.
on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's
And he takes this one in for the Browns.
I've never seen anybody successfully do a quarterback sneak on the goal line.
First touchdown on the year. And the Browns
Yep.
have
He's
taken
having
the
that
early lead.
stud muffin.
instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after
Ba,
following
ba,
behind
ba,
those
ba,
big
ba,
guys
ba,
pushed
ba,
up
ba,
front,
ba,
that's a
ba,
pretty
ba,
good
ba,
celebration,
ba,
isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room,
Won't you
too,
take
doesn't
my
it?
And when they go
hand?
out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
So
this
my
one
schedule's
away.
gonna be
And
clusterfuck
no return
next
on
this
this one
week.
as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now
I don't
Dallas
know
gets
when I'll
set
see
to
you,
take the
Terry.
field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you
I'm
go to
actually being
sideline
serious.
after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not
Yeah, I
too
work a lot
Monday-
this
It's a
week.
balancing act, isn't
Yep,
it?
Monday,
Because you're
Wednesday,
exactly right.
Friday,
They're none too
I work
pleased that
6
they
to
didn't punch it in
close,
for 6 points.
which I could
But
be
also have to
home
remember
1
they
or
did
2
put
o'clock in
points
the
on the
morning.
board.
3 points is 3
All
points.
depends.
And in this league,
And
you
then,
take points when you can get them. Not
but I'm
easily
off
done.
Tuesday.
They go play action here on first
Thursday I
down.
work
Green
5 to
with the
10,
catch left side.
and then
And
Saturday I work
at
5
the
to 11.
27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch and
Yeah.
2nd and 8.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target,
With
guy you
my
can spot pretty
estimate, I'll
easily.
probably
Put
bring
it on him when your other targets aren't open.
probably 400 home that week.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
There's this $10 an hour. They're hiring too, if you want.
On the counter, Elliott. And he's
If
got
you
some
want to,
space here.
yeah. If you want to come work with us, Terry.
But not before he gets this
They
into
hired.
enemy
We need some,
Drive up there every
we need
day.
some peeps.
40. A big play on the ground
What?
there. It goes for
I
36
said, sure, I'll drive
yards.
up there every day.
Hell yeah. Kitchen closes at 12 every night.
I could be home by time to go back.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Prescott looks to throw on first. It's
Damn, they overthrew him.
Took
I
his
had
shot,
him.
couldn't connect. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And it's 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Yep. I was like to my boss. I was like,
Again, Prescott on
just so you know,
And Beasley went
one of these days,
23 yards on the play.
like this sometime this week, I'm gonna be wearing one of my wrestling shirts. He just laughed. Because you can only wear like black or white shirts to work. Or unless it's like company shirts, you know, like thousands. That's what a restaurant's name is. So I have like this blue.
Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on,
So yeah, it's a blue shirt.
You
We're
got to
gonna
be
be
really
getting some
careful as a
more
passer about how far you let your guy
shirts.
go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I'm gonna be getting this new shirt that says "I survived Lent 2018."
Prescott yet again. And he's got it. And he'll take it into
Heck
the end
yeah.
zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
No, fuck yeah. It sucked so bad Friday. It was like the first Friday of Lent, and I was like,
and it's through.
yeah, I was like, because we were doing catering and fucking Lent.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey now
And I'm
to
like,
kick this one
fuck.
away.
I just went up 10-7 on JD.
And that last drive, a long drive,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not just that. They had a
Work
great air
is my
attack
life
going.
now.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
So this is gonna be interesting to see how well I can get my games in for league,
Because the secondary, they
especially when I work
And that was amazing because
6
that
to
drive
close.
went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock
So
the ball
everyone
away.
has like the. Usually I end my league games around 2, but now everyone has till 4. Hee
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and
Really,
the
really?
offensive line not helping him much.
Yeah, I gotta take a leak.
3rd and short yardage, Kaiser. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th
No,
down.
he don't hit on the wall.
It wasn't 3rd and long. It was more like 3rd and attainable, and oftentimes offense just want to run enough to pick up a 1st down. But I think they wanted a break tendency there. Catch the defense plan for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
Now Brown. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I thought you was going to knock you right in the jaw.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
2nd down, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
What are you doing now?
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Prescott. Into heavy traffic.
That wasn't interference.
Picked off at the 21.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Kaiser. Coleman has it here right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. In motion comes the tight end left. Kaiser on 1st down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Kaiser to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He's going to wind up and air it out. And
I had it.
Almost
I had the
picked off.
interception.
That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Second down following the incompletion. Now they'll bootleg it with Kaiser. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Kaiser now to throw on first down. He's got his target. It's Coleman from Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And that makes it 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Prescott now on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun.
Man, that's close.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
That was close.
Dangerous throw there. Dangerous.
Yeah.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
I thought he was going to follow the inside receiver. Oh, damn. I hit the button too many times.
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Try to catch him off guard with this and at least get in the field goal range, hopefully.
To the air again, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott, and he'll get it down.
I thought he was going to squeeze through there.
So we have reached, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8.
Probably kicking with the wind.
They find some open field here.
Hey, what the hell?
And now off to the races down the right side.
But my kick meter's glitching so bad. What the hell?
92 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Damn.
Nobody can tackle.
You've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Wide open, streaking down the sideline, and I couldn't get the ball off fast enough.
On the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm missing my 2 starting linemen on the left side. Bad.
A second down throw for Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Ooh, that was a dangerous throw, too.
Pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 10 yards still left on second down. They'll run with Elliott, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Third and long for Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. A good pick up there of 20 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. The give is to Elliott. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On second down, Elliott.
Oh, come on.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
He's got his man here. It's Green. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
No, I like it.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Prescott. He's to the 10. Over the middle to Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game? 2nd and goal. Defense digging in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys
why was he telling me to go for 2?
Closer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments.
20. It'll be 21-17.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
Going for 2 would put you up 7.
End result, touchdown.
No, it would still.
Oh no, it would
God.
put you down 3. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It would put you down 3.
Oh, I get to try it again.
Might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
How the fuck, Terry? Oh, he flagged. Kick it again.
I told you my kick meter's glitching.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
And there he is again, right up the middle. And none of my guys are doing anything. Again.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Blake Bell, 92 yards. And the Browns
Straight up the middle, and none of my guys are near him when he cuts through the line.
down into Steel City. It's the Steelers who are leading that one. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around
Well,
the
Santa
NFL.
City's defeated. He'll be right back.
So let's try this again.
He
After
never
the
came
kick
back.
return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And now here come the Cowboys. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Again, it's Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably
Yeah,
the smart
R1
play to
open.
try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and
Did,
now the defense goes off the field feeling
Yeah.
pretty good about themselves.
He was
gaining
running
some
a wheel
momentum
route, but his
as they force
safety
them
was
into a
way
locked down
back.
situation.
Elsewhere, second half is underway up in
My damn
Orange.
special teams just suck in this game.
Well done on the return.
By the
And the
time you
Browns
had thrown
have a
that
short
ball and he
field
just
in
tried
front
to
of
break
them now
for
as
it,
they take over
I
1st and
assumed
10.
that was Elliott would have
You
already
saw
caught
the
it.
score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Ohio! Flex route! Flex route!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Why did
And he almost had it defensively.
I clicked and my guy hit triangle and he turns around to his back to him and jumps in the air?
I have no idea. Were you holding up on the left stick as
The
you did it?
Browns on third
No.
down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Come on, let's go.
Play action now, Kaiser. And he's going to
And then
find
that
his
guy
man
just
in the
stopped.
backfield. That's complete. He's able to get the first before he's taken down.
knew that
at
was
the
coming.
36.
Lord
That's
and
good
mercy.
for a Cleveland first
Gotta
down
love
and
Madden.
11-yard pickup.
What's wrong, baby?
And we're back now here in Cleveland. They run the counter now on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves
Oh,
along?
I wonder how I do.
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Let's go. Brand 38. Black round.
Kaiser now on second down. His throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on, let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kessler goes off on 4th down, and on comes the Browns kicker, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
This will be fielded at the 8. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He can't get him down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They go to Elliott again.
Get up.
They take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Of course.
It's a loss
Went
of
straight
2
into the
now,
guy, and
third
I'm
down.
pushing him to go the
Well,
other
I guess
way.
sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And he drops it after running about 4 feet.
Isn't that just the
Defense was
best?
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Caught the ball, took off running, and dropped it.
Well, he never actually caught it. He was juggling it the whole way.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Desperation time.
He never actually caught it.
And he dropped it again.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed
that.
it.
Super toe.
Second
Take a
down following
chance.
the run.
He'll probably throw it.
Kaiser now. Now they go
Of
screen.
course.
It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
I took a chance, and
18
that was my
yards there,
fault.
and it'll be a first and goal. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, the second
Man, if I'd have caught that instead of swatting at it, it'd have been a touchdown the other way.
See ball, knock ball away.
Oh.
Turned into a nice play.
Oh, it could have been worse. He could have caught that and ran it in. So,
Second and goal to go now. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Play fake, Kaiser. And this is
Of course.
touchdown, Cleveland. They were still
Had 3 guys back there covering 2 receivers,
And your first thought is,
and he come wide open.
They went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. A fourth quarter score now from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And tack on some more points for the Steelers, extending their lead. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them.
Good game, man. My guys can't catch crap.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
10 yards on the
If I
pickup.
can't do
there,
nothing
it'll be
else, I'll
second down.
try to stop the run.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this
I
game.
said if I can't
This
do
is for
nothing
future
else, I'll
games.
try to
Can they
stop
get
the
better
run.
and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Back there.
He
Oh,
almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Yeah,
I just tell you
ain't
from
been that
experience,
bad.
the first few quarters,
There's been a couple of times, though, I had Williams streaking down the sideline, but your end got to me faster than I get rid of the ball.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Yeah. Yeah, bad.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
Maddie, come here.
Fresh set of downs here. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
How the hell did he touch pass it?
25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
23 yards on the play. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Finally, he got a rushing touch.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys cut into the lead.
He's decent. The counters. Oh my God, I thought you got it.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Well, I got lucky on that one extra point that I missed. Yeah. Well, my kick gauge is glitching bad like that kick. But, well, it went all the way to the left. I don't know how it stayed in.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field.
You can go ahead and
That
kneel
last
it if you want to.
touchdown
I ain't going to call
drive, very
timeout.
balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
I managed to squeak by MJD earlier.
Defense still with 3 timeouts.
It is, but I'm going to pay for it in my own blood. Fucking SMB. I already know it. We're in the same division in SMB.
And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't help that my Texans are within the tank switch, for me.
Because of all the points that were being put
on the scoreboard, you're a
defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and
he wasn't really talking at all in the chat today. Outside of telling me that he went and got that second dog. Yeah? Yeah. The old sexual dimorphism
I'll be right back.
and all that.
Now, let me tell y'all what's crazy, though. I started out the season 0-2. Prescott got hurt. So I brought Nash Netter in, won 3 straight games.
Yeah.
Well, now that Prescott's back, he's been back 2 games, and I've dropped 2 straight games.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to stick with the hot hand.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me.
I think I'm going to have to bench him. Damn. Damn.
Always fucking something.
No, I can stop the run good. My secondary sucks. I have one decent secondary man, evidently, and that's that rookie. But all right, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to get off here and get these women in bed.